guys, this is Ashley back with another video. Before we get into the video, like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Make sure you turn on post notifications. Now, Nicki Minaj ranks as the #1 female artist with the most entries on Billboard's Hot R&B and Hip Hop Songs chart history with 145 entries. Now, Nicki Minaj is #1. Aretha is at #2, RP to the Queen. Queen B got 94 entries. She's catching up. I can see her taking the #2 spot. Definitely after she drops Act 3. Okay. And then who knows? She might get to 145 because if she dropped Act 3 and then she also working on the Lion King soundtrack. So she definitely could catch up to Nicki Minaj. And then on top of that, she do like really long albums. Like her last album had 23, 27 songs. So congratulations to Queen B. We got the former Queen of R&B, Mary, Gladys Knight, the Queen of Christmas, Chaka Khan, Dionne Warwick, Diana Ross, Janet, and Whitney. Okay, so Nicki is amongst very iconic queens, legends. So congratulations to Nicki on that. Not only that, fans are speculating that, Nicki could be on Eminem, the Icon, album that is dropping pretty soon. I believe it's this month or next month it's dropping. Because she played Majesty on Stationhead. Let me know how y'all feel about that. I wouldn't mind another M and Nicki collaboration, but it gotta be a banger. To be quite honest, Majesty ain't my favorite when it comes to Eminem and Nicki collaboration. It's obviously gonna be Roman's Revenge. Nothing could top Roman's Revenge for me, so I need it to be that great. Okay, Majesty was cute, but we need Roman's Revenge type of record. Okay, that's what we really need from Queen Nicki and Eminem if they do a collaboration. So moving on from that, it always seems as though Nicki Minaj is an obsession. Why is Rainforest still talking about Nicki Minaj? I mean, Nicki must have the best punani in the world because her exes are definitely obsessed.
You say your biggest struggle or obstacle you ever had to overcome?
Like, I'm not even gonna sugarcoat. Like, I was with Nicki, we broke up, so her fans and certain people, they just wanted it to be like, okay, they're not together no more.
Ash Miracle.
Let him be nothing, let him disintegrate, let him disappear, whatever. But 9-10 years later, 10, 15 TV shows later, a lot of music out later, doors up later, cribs, like, I'm still here. And, some people don't like that. They're like, damn, why are you still paying attention to this? When me and Nicki first broke up and she got with Meek, and they were like the biggest in the world, and we was all beefing and shit. You got to think about it. I had two of the biggest people in the world like against me. So that made everybody be against me.
Right, the whole industry.
Yeah, so it was like nobody wanted to be next to me. Nobody wanted to like work with me or none of that. So it just made everything hard, and I was like, that was a dark time for me. You know what I'm saying?
Why is Rainforest still talking about Nicki? My whole thing is you cheated and she told you to beat it. Scram, bum. That's exactly what happened. Why are you trying to pretend like you were a victim? Okay? You cheated and you got left. That's exactly what happened. And she moved on to another bobblehead Joe, Weak Milk. And what 10 to 15 shows were you on? Love and Hip Hop? He acted like he's some prestige actor talking about, I was on 10 to 15 shows. You was on Love and Hip Hop spinoffs. Stop it. Okay? Sit the F down, Rainforest, and keep Nicki's name out of your mouth. Donkey of the day, Nicki is done with you. It's over. Stop talking about her in interview. Pay your child support to Erica Mena, the colorist, and call it the day. Now, moving on to Doja Cat and Sexy Red. They're the only two hip-hop female artists to have 2 albums on the Billboard 200 album chart. Okay? We already know Megan's at #3 because her album just dropped. Gorilla's on the list at number 53. But in Sexy We Trust, she's at number 71. Then she got the Hood Hottest Princess. I think that might be a EP at 140. Then Planet Her is at 139 on the album 200 chart. Goodness gracious, y'all obsessed with that album. But like I said before, that album is considered a classic for Doja Cat. Planet Her, she'll never be able to top it. She'll never be able to top Planet Her. And then Scarlet is at number 142. Wow. And then we got Pink Friday 2 at number 82. Okay. My whole thing is I didn't know Scarlet and Planet Her was still getting played like that. You know, because I definitely don't listen to Scarlet anymore. Okay. Even Agora Hills, it sounds old to me now. I can't listen to it like I used to. But Planet Her was a bop. Planet Her is Doja's classic album. I think that album is going to stand the test of time. And to be quite honest, for it to still be on the charts, and that came out in 2021, is very impressive. Like, wow. So let me know how y'all feel about that. Congratulations to, Doja Cat and Sexy for having 2 albums in the album chart. And congratulations to all the ladies that got hip hop albums on the chart. Okay. Shockingly, I didn't see Invasions of Payola on there. I was shocked about that, but that came out like in 2018. Now, Botch and Bitter, after telling her fans to be boys, okay, and stay out of women's business, that's what she was telling her fans. She said, yeah, I walk because I got tight ass flats and I've been walking Disney for 4 effing hours, okay, because she having her daughter's birthday in Paris, Disney, instead of throwing a lavish birthday party like she usually do. And then a fan said, Mother, I'm so sorry, I love you down. She said, coochie ass B word, stop playing with me and effing hit a tree. What? What? Wait, and effing hit a tree? Mind your man ass effing business B word. Wait, what? How does she know that person is a man? She said, mind your man ass effing business B word. You a whole effing boy worrying about me B word. Damn. Goodness gracious. This is how she talked to her fans while she trying to roll out an album. And she got a song dropping next week. Wow. Yikes. Well, her and Doja, they're both Libras. And you know what they say about the lying Libras? They do say that, they could be mean. That's what they say about the lying Libras. Then a Section 8 gang member said Cardi said all the big features are on her album. And a fan replied to that post and said, I hate to tell you this, sis, but her definition of a big feature is Chance the Rapper. Oh my goodness. But in all seriousness, I do think that Botch and Bitter will have at least 2 to 3 big collaborations. Okay, I don't think they're all going to be big collaborations, but I think she's going to have at least 2 to 3. Okay, and my whole thing is with Botch and Bitter, the longer she waits, the less the hype is there. Okay, like people are not really super excited about that. There's no hot single that she put out that has gotten people excited. The Dr. Miami record is off the charts. Nobody really talking about that record no more. So she needs to put a hot single out. And, allegedly she still got that Doja collaboration. So we'll see if that makes it onto the album. Let me know how y'all feel about that. Now, moving on to Megan Thee Stallion. Mamushi by Megan has jumped 10 spots to a new peak of number 57 on the global Payola chart with nearly 2 million streams. It also enters the top 30 on the U.S. chart with 794,000 plays. I think that's the one that's going viral on TikTok. Let me know how y'all feel about it. I don't care for the song, but it's not necessarily for me. I definitely feel like that's more of an overseas record. And it looks like the Payola is back because when the song first dropped, it wasn't doing that much. Or I wouldn't say it wasn't doing that much, but it wasn't doing these numbers. So maybe the Payola is back. She has finally talked to Payola about getting a Payola deal. And now they are increasing her streams. Okay, so that was a smart thing to do. Camel face, make a few calls, pay a few people to do some TikToks, and you got a hit on your hands. Okay, that's called being calculated. That's called playing chess. That's called being calculated. Okay, so good job to Megan Thee Stallion. Now moving on to Scratch Off. Scratch Off announced that she will be going on a tour this year. And my whole thing is, how can a person that don't chart go on tour? That don't even make no sense. Side chick mama went bubbling under. Where is she going to perform at? Barbecues and cookouts? Okay. Maybe she can do club performances or club appearances, like Ari Fletcher, okay, and the rest of the IG models. But an actual arena tour you cannot do. Scratch Off. Let's be serious. Even if it's a theater tour, I think you should save yourself the embarrassment and not do that either. You don't chart. How can somebody that don't chart go on tour? I think what it is that she's seeing that JT is going on tour. She's seeing that Sexy Red is going on tour. Ice Spice is going on tour. And she's like, I've been out longer than them. Okay? So if I've been out since 2015, I could possibly go on tour. But they chart at least. Sexy Red charts. JT, the song Okay charted. You don't chart at all. Okay? You be bumbling under. So unfortunately, I think this tour is a chop. I think she should open up for somebody like she did with Lizzo. She opened up for Lizzo. And I think she should continue to do that instead of going on her solo tour. Because you're just going to embarrass yourself. Nobody's checking for you like that. Sorry. Now, it has been reported that due to lack of sales, Cowboy Carter by Queen Bee has been on clearance at Target. The price has been also reduced. So at Target, if you want to get the vinyls for Cowboy Carter, it has been reduced to half price, allegedly. Now, here's my thing. I'm like, goodness gracious, why are they trying to embarrass Queen Bee like that and announce that her vinyls are half price at Target? I mean, why do y'all always gotta embarrass Queen Bee like that? I mean, first Megan Thee Stallion, now Queen Bee. What is going on? Why is y'all selling y'all albums for half the price? But Queen Bee is very greedy, so I'm sure this wasn't her idea. Okay? I'm sure her and Columbia and Parkway Entertainment are trying to look out for the fans, especially in this economy, and that's why they're deducting the price for the vinyls, okay? They probably looking out for the fans because, no shade, Queen Bee just put out a hair care line. She just put out perfume. She just put out tour tickets, last year. She's going back on tour, so maybe she's trying to have the Beehive save money for the next tour so they can get her tickets when she drop her next tour. And also she's doing the next Lion King film. That might be why, the vinyls are half price, okay? But in hindsight, no shade to Queen Bee. I love Queen Bee, but Cowboy Carter wasn't better than Renaissance, and it wasn't that great of an album. She could have kept this album in the stash. No shade. Okay, or did like a 5-song EP. She didn't have to put out 27 songs. But goodness gracious, I mean, 27 songs and the vinyls and CDs are half price at Target? That's not a good look. So hopefully this is because of the economy and not the fact that nobody's buying the album. Because we don't want that narrative to get pushed. Megan Thee Stallion already being humiliated. I don't want Queen Bee to be humiliated now. I mean, I know Camel Face not going to be too happy about this. Goodness gracious. Now, Kung Fu Kenny's Not Like Us is challenging to return to the number 1 spot on the Payola Board Hot 100 chart this week. It will become the longest solo running number 1 hit of his career. So, basically, he backed up the charts because of the Not Like Us music video, which was completely fire. Congratulations to King of Rap. But we need an album date. Okay, we need the album date as soon as possible. I'm excited for Kung Fu Kenny's new music, and I like that snippet that was in the music video. So we need an album date expeditiously, okay? Because I feel like there's not a lot of big male rappers releasing albums. Other than Eminem, who else is releasing albums that is popping right now. Okay? That is popping. That is active. Okay? That we care about. Nobody else, really, other than Kung Fu Kenny. So, this is the perfect time to drop an album. And then Kung Fu Kenny needs to go on tour. That's another thing. I want to see Kung Fu Kenny on tour. Okay? I need to see Not Like Gus be performed live and the crowd going crazy. So, Kung Fu Kenny, congratulations. He is the king of rap. I've been saying that. And finally, people are starting to see that Kung Fu Kenny is a better rapper than Champagne Thickums. Now, moving on to Katy Perry. So the track list for her new album has come out. Her new album, 143, which stands for I Love You, will be released September 20th. She got that 21 Below Average collaboration that y'all was saying was fake. The Katy Cats were saying, oh, that collaboration is fake. It don't exist. Well, it's on the track list. What do y'all have to say about it now? Why would she work with 21 Below Average? I don't understand. Then she has a song with Kim Petras called Sexual. Waves featuring Jid. I'm like, where's the pop star collaboration? No shade, but these features are trash. These are garbage. She should have called up Sabrina Carpenter and Dua Lipa. This is the best you can do for collaborations. You should at least call Doja Cat or Megan Thee Stallion. I mean, I'm not happy with these features, to be quite honest. No shade. But, hopefully the songs aren't trash. And then here is the art cover. She basically naked. Okay. The art cover is nice. I will give her that. The art cover is very nice. I just want to know, why is she naked all of a sudden this era? Okay. I wonder what's that about. Like, she basically looked like she gonna be naked in the music video from the preview that I saw. Her titty was bouncing in the preview. She's naked in the art cover for that song, Woman's World, basically. So I wonder what that is about. Like, are you in your Kim K era? Okay, is this your Kim K Sexy Red era where you're not gonna have no clothes? That's very interesting. Then there also has been a description for Katy's new album, 143. They said Katy set out to create a bold, exuberant, celebratory dance pop album. The result is a sexy, fearless return to form, a multifaceted musician with an album jam-packed with empowering, sexy, provocative pop anthems you'll come to love. This album with a lot of heart and a lot of BPM. Okay? My whole thing is, I don't think it was a good idea to work with Dr. Puke for a woman empowerment song. I think that still was a bad move. And she's not in contract with Dr. Puke. Okay? It was already revealed by the Daily Mail that her team told her it wasn't a good idea. Okay? And then on top of that, she didn't work with him on Smile. Okay? And on Premise. I think that was the other album that she put out that kind of flopped. She didn't work with Dr. Puke on those two albums. So why work with him on this album? Okay? It doesn't make any sense. He's not even the hottest producer in pop. The hottest producer in pop is Jack Antonoff. Okay, the one that works with Sabrina Carpenter, Lana, and the Chart Obsessed Racists. But the Chart Obsessed Racists might have told him that he can't work with Katy. The Chart Obsessed Racists don't like when Katy worked with her people. That started their beef. Remember, because Katy was stealing, the Chart Obsessed Racist dancers, or the Chart Obsessed Racists was stealing Katy Perry's dancers. Something of that sort. So that's what started their beef. But anyway, I got some hot tea on Patreon. Link will be in the description, and have a great day.